My name's Andy Jenkins, and I'm the senior art director at Girl and Chocolate Skateboards. Basically what happened is Girl in 1993 started a team of pros that broke away from other companies and they started their own company. That included Rick Howard, Mike Carroll, Megan Baltimore, and Spike Jones. Those four partners started Girl. And the problem was the team was kind of too big. So the first guy that didn't make it on the team was Chico Brenes. They were like, we gotta bring Chico on. So they decided to start a new brand and bring Chico and a bunch of other guys on.
I was still writing for Whirl at the time. I remember they were gonna go on a girl tour. And I remembered I showed up to the parking lot with my bags and everything ready to go on the tour, and there wasn't no room on the van. You know, a year later, like Chocolate started, like, you know, because of like me, I guess, you know.
9 months after Girl started, Chocolate started. And Chico was like the focal point, you know. Well, Chocolate started in 1994, and it's now 2014, so it's been 20 years since its birth. For us, it's a big deal because it's been a long time, and in skateboarding especially, that's considered a really long time.
Nowadays, I guess, when people start their own companies, back then when you realize Rick Howard and Mike Carroll started their own company at such a young age, and they're your favorite, it was just like, that's everywhere I want to be, you know? I remember a lot of my friends saying, like, I can't really see you on anything but maybe Chocolate or something, which is funny I ended up on there, because I never thought I'd be good enough for them, you know what I'm saying?
The guys that started the company, Rick, Mike, all the guys that they put on were all pretty much, at least in my eyes, the cream of the crop when it came to like top of the line skateboarding and like pushing street skating. Skateboarding was more simple back then. It was going one way, and either you went that way or you kind of couldn't hang with it. And those guys were always pushing the envelope, you know?
They've done it right, you know? I mean, there's no right or wrong, but obviously after 20 years, you know? And nowadays with this revolution happening of these skater-owned brands coming up just these last year, you realize that Girl and Chocolate started like that and they're still like that.
The whole place is kind of like a family. So it's special to us, you know, and we wanted to celebrate that for the 20-year anniversary. And so we put together these art shows, which started in Los Angeles and then went to Denver, Colorado, and now here we are in New York.
My name's Jeremy Carnahan. I'm the art director for Chocolate Skateboards. We have around 220 boards here, and those were picked out of around 1,000 boards total in the collection that we have.
We have pallets. Like, I think the pallets went like boxes of 10, 10, 10, 10, like 50. We like spread them all out over the skate park and we go through them and it's like, this one is so rad, it's awesome, look at the series, and we put it all together. And then some are just like, wow, like I can't believe we did that. Like, look at how shocking, like sort of bad this one is, like, and that's what we wanted in. We wanted the bad stuff, we wanted the totally amazing stuff, and I think it's a pretty good collection, you know?
These are from the beginning of Chocolate, so it was from 1994 to 2014, and we just tried to pick the best series from 1994 all the way up to 2014.
I guess if you wanted me to pinpoint some of my favorites, I'd have to say this original portrait series done by Evan Heacox, which shows, you know, we got Gabriel and Keenan and Mike and Chico, Paulo and Gino. And we've continued to do portraits of every guy, every pro that's come on the team or become a pro for the team.
It's funny because we all laugh about it because the series comes out, like that's gonna be the one on my wall. But then you see the other one, you're like, that's gonna be the one on my wall. And then the next, you know, so everyone's just as amazing. You end up looking at it like, all right, it's just an amazing art and I'm always gonna hang on to the catalog or, you know.
I think when Chocolate started a couple years after, we began a relationship with an artist called Evan Heacox. And he's still with us today, and he does like probably a good 90% of the graphics that come out of Chocolate. So there's a real flavor to the Chocolate graphics, and a lot of it has to do with Evan's work.
He's like a team member, man. He's like, his graphics have made Chocolate what it is also, you know, with the team and everybody, you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for him, you know, chocolate would be like something different, I think, you know what I mean?
Now these are the original gouache paintings that Evan Hecox did for the portraits. We don't have all of them, but we have Chico and Mike York. And then this was the original comp that Evan did when he first started working at Girl. And we never used this one. He did another portrait of Keenan. But this one was the original like idea that broke the other portraits out. These are the boards that are going to get put up on the wall in the next day or so. We got about a day and a half to get everything done before Saturday. Well, with the Do Tour, it's pretty awesome because we get a crowd of people that are already here to do the Do Tour. So with our show, it kind of, you know, we kind of hitchhike on that, and it helps us a lot, you know, to get that same crowd coming in here and enjoying the chocolate show.
It's awesome, you know what I mean? We feel like we got a lot under our belt, and when we look back on it at an event like this, you know, we get to see like 20 years of what we've done, and it's awe-inspiring, you know, it is.
Well, the next 20 years of chocolate, I think, is going to be just a matter of us getting older and hiring younger guys and having younger guys on the team constantly, you know, getting new blood in there.
Chocolate, it's about style, having style, you know, on your skateboard, you know, it's like having style and then bringing flavor to the company, you know, and a family vibe too, you know.
For the longevity, I think they just got the right people around them, like people that are like honest, true to skateboarding, skateboarders have once been or still do, and the combination of all, just the respect between each other.
It really is a family atmosphere, and I think that helps to really keep it going, and we all really want to push it all the time and see where we can take it. So it's grown the whole time, kind of slow, but it's gotten to a point where it's pretty cool. It's comfortable.
Yeah.